So much for our R&R. We barely made it off Fort Mantell, making the jump to light speed.
Alright, knock on wood. I think we're good. Hello. Welcome back to some more Renegade Squadron.
Ackbar was vital to the Alliance. The best battle tactician we had. We had to get him back. Information from Alliance Command was that he was being held aboard a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, okay. The music is straight up embedded in these cutscenes, which makes sense, you know, with the way that they're made. You know, it's basically just pre-rendered movie files that they put in. Oh my god.
After being on the run since Yavin, it felt good to be
Oh.
back to the Empire.
Alright. Welcome back to some more. I'm going to do the proper intro this time. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron, only for the PSP system. I'm going to use the X-Wing. What the hell? Why is static coming through? That was really weird. Alright. Oh my gosh. We're having all sorts of issues today. So yeah, welcome back to some more Let's Play Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron, only for the PSP system. Holy crap. This is attempt number 2, although it's still on the same file, so I didn't have to worry about losing or having to resync everything. But yeah, oh god, what? I'm leaving the battlefield. How did this happen? If you leave the battlefield and don't return, you will just straight up die. That's just how that works. But anyways, so yeah, I was trying to record, and for some reason, the game kind of froze, but not just froze, mind you. It also just straight up crashed the system, which is a first. I've never had that happen before. I just realized I should probably turn that off. Oh geez. And now we just gotta, yeah, just normal TIE fighters. Okay. But yeah, straight up crashed the system. I had to reboot my PSP, get things going, and then we just had that static just now, and I'm like, oh my god, could we please not have tech issues? Which, I mean, would make sense, you know, because I think my first couple of Let's Plays on this channel specifically, oh, excuse me, did have some tech issues in the beginning. Also, another connection I had made regarding how my life has kind of come like full circle, and how, you know, life and history repeats. Not only was the main Let's Play several years ago a James Bond game, but the side Let's Play was a Star Wars game. Specifically Lego Star Wars the video game. And that the fact that my life has just come full circle has been kind of interesting. Hold on. Come on, please. Oh my god. Where is... Oh, I have to pilot it? I mean, fine. I will. Auto dock. Very handy. Oh, gosh. Okay, it didn't hit me, though. It just impacted on the shield. Okay. I was concerned. Alright, let's use the LAAT. Which, by the way, just to kind of let you know about some fun facts about the LAAT gunship. It basically acts as a command post that you can take to the enemy ship, or in the case of some maps, to the space station that's in the center. We'll get to those, the maps that have the station when it comes up, but I don't remember if those maps come up in the campaign, but I do vaguely remember what they are in instant action. Returning to manual control. Exit vehicle. And so now on our mini-map, you'll see a blue command post symbol, and that is where our LAAT is. So if we die, we can just spawn back here super easy. And for some reason, Ackbar is being held in the shield generator room, which is quite hilarious. And he has a pistol. Oh, he probably wasn't being held here. He was probably hiding out in here. Now, if you do have the elite difficulty turned on, they will target you instead of Ackbar. So if you're worried about, the people you're defending getting blasted out of oblivion or into oblivion by the enemy, then you can just you can turn that on and the enemy will just target you. Oh. Oh gosh. Come on. Shoot him. There we go. It is kind of interesting. Excuse me. I was caught on someone. Oh my gosh. I killed a friendly. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can boost with the LAAT. Okay. Some games you can't boost with the gunship. And some games you can, and it's kind of weird. LAAT has a couple of pretty powerful laser cannons and also the missile launchers. I'm not sure if they're called missile launchers or torpedo launchers. In this one, every game changes the names of weapons slightly. But yeah. Also, I will just let you know that I do have plans to let's play Elite Squadron, specifically the PSP version, although I will touch on the DS version. And I will just tell you right now that the PSP version, or just Elite Squadron in general, is much prettier than Renegade Squadron. Because to kind of give you an idea as to the progression of Battlefront games on PSP, there was no port of the first Battlefront on PSP at all. It was PC, Mac, Xbox, PS2, and then Battlefront 2 was on, PC, Mac, Xbox, PS2, and PSP. PSP version, I would argue, is the weakest of all of the versions because it doesn't have all the maps, and the controls are a bit finicky. And you don't have campaign mode. You do have these special version exclusive missions that you can do, but other than that, it's kind of rough. I think one of these days I will record some footage of Battlefront 2 PSP and upload those as bonus videos for the Battlefront 2 Let's Play. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like, a bonus video for Battlefront 2 that's just over the PSP. And then Elite Squadron is Elite Squadron. It's great. I know some people are like, oh, I wish you wouldn't talk over the cutscenes, and I'm like, well, I wish you two wouldn't nuke my ass for having Star Wars music from a Star Wars game. It's like Disney wants to have their cake and eat it too with the whole copyright system. It's like they want to fiercely protect their IPs from the most like non-threats, but it's like they also are like, you can let's play our games, that's fine. And I think they've even like sponsored like big name Star Wars Battlefront creators and like had them at like a big event for the reveal Battlefront 2 by EA, and it was just but it's like, if you know, the way the copyright system in general works is like it's not really creator friendly, you know. Oh, I can hop over those walls. Okay, perfect. All right, everyone get in. This is a stick up. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever successfully rolled in this game, but you can roll. Oh, there we go. It looks a little weird. But yeah, you can roll to like disrupt a lock-on. So, you know, that's definitely like a really good strategy for multiplayer. You know, if you were playing multiplayer with friends. What's kind of interesting is, you know, an old good buddy of mine, Dan, that has been on old channels of mine. I don't think he's not made a single appearance on this channel. But you know what? Let's clear that. Give me cluster. No. Yes? Yes. Okay. But you know, he had every console under the sun, and I think definitely like kept up with some consoles. But he never got a PSP, so we could never play the PSP Battlefront games together. So I had like no back then and now I've got no one to play the multiplayer of this with, especially since by the time I got around to playing the entries, the GameSpy servers were most likely shut down. This is a lot of dudes. What the fuck? Oh. But yeah. Get out of here. I'm supposed to talk to this dude. Yo, what up? Alright. This dude has no health. He's got 3 bars. That's it. He doesn't have a single health boost. Oh gosh. Oh. Hey, no, do not kill my contact. What are you doing? Oh. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I gotta knock out the generators. Oh, I got it. Come on, please, thank you. Oh, geez, that really, woo. Cluster grenades are the way to go, my friends. Oh, we can't get the Botha pens. Okay. Makes sense. Because otherwise, you know, the missions would be a breeze if you had no opposition. Oh, when did they get... Huh, weird. Whoop. There you don't. Haha, you have no health. Kind of a glass cannon if you use a... Would that be a glass cannon build? A chain gun? I don't actually... I never really, like, looked into, you know, the competitive, you know, viableness of certain weapons in the Battlefront games or certain classes. Oh, he got stuck, and for that he paid with his life. But like, if that's something y'all want me to cover in Elite Squadron, let me know, and I will look into that. Because, you know, I want to try to maybe look into the competitiveness of Pokemon in older gens, even though that's not what is current, I guess. Like, it would be unofficial tournaments that you'd probably be taking those games to, but like, you know, like for example, Gen 2, you know, like how, you know, like Skiploom seems like objectively like a not great Pokemon, but could you put together the right TMs and right level up moves to make it viable? Like, could it theoretically fill a void on a team, you know? That's kind of something that I want to start looking into. When I did my Pokemon Blue Let's Play, I didn't necessarily look into compatible viability of the Pokemon in the game. I was just more so thinking about, you know, how could this Pokemon, like, where you find it and in general, you know, help you on your journey kind of deal. And so that's kind of what I based my analysis off of when I was looking into all the different Pokemon and comparing their stats and whatnot. Whoop. But I know the intersection between the people that, you know, watched my Blue Let's Play and the people that are watching this Let's Play are going to be like slim to none. But just on that off chance. Oh, geez. Why? It's kind of interesting. Han Solo doesn't have a health bar. Because normally, like, in the last... Not the last mission, but the mission before... Well, even the last mission, Ackbar had a health bar, and Chewie had a health bar in the mission before. Mission before last. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know why that would be the case. Oh, scout walkers. Why? Okay, that was weird. My gun is not firing? What the fuck? That's so weird. Okay. Yeah, everything's fine. I don't know what the deal is. I think I was just bugged. I wonder how viable are... You cannot use this. Nah, really? Oh god, it's in the hangar. I do know that you can't use secondaries while you're reloading. Damn, cluster grenades are kind of overpowered. Because it deals so much damage. Oh my gosh. Get to the Millennium Falcon. Okay, well, it just has to be me, so... Aw, man, that's so cool just seeing the Falcon swoop in like that. Oh my gosh. The set pieces in the campaign are immaculate. We're gonna... Gets cut off by the victory screen. Oh my gosh. But that is actually going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Next time on Let's Play Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron, only for the PSP system, we will be tackling the next mission or two. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.